Hello, my name is Rodney Berry. I am a word researcher. I want to speak to you briefly here about Humaniocins, I call them. Bacteria make bacteriocins to kill each other in the gut of mankind. But what science is slowly starting to awake to is that there are humaniocins being made in the gut of bacteria that I have discovered in my studies of past research. I have found that they are making us age with these humaniocins. They're causing us premature death with my term, humaniocins, however you want to pronounce it, manocins, just the killing of mankind, the murder of mankind by gut bacteria and bacteria of the blood that finally make it into the bloodstream. But let's speak of one here, gamma aminobutyric acid, a neurochemical that the bacteria of the stomach make. Now you have science of the past. They've seen it. It's nice. They're helping us by making neurotransmitters to help tone our muscles and to help our body have emotion and feeling here. But now science is starting to realize this is causing emotions. They're starting to realize that this is the cause of everything from bipolarism to manic depression, all these things. That's why they're starting to actually prescribe probiotics to women and men to help calm their moods, because their gut bacteria is causing too many neurotransmitters, neurochemicals in their body. But what's unknown by mankind, and I am bringing to you this day, is that the decomposers is what made bacteria hundreds of thousands of years ago. Decomposers made bacteria as things to travel around in, to get into life forms to destroy them. They, don't mind being blown around in spores and different things like that, but that wasn't enough for them. They began to develop biological cells, life forms, to enter life forms and to live off them for a time and to destroy them and then eat the body and move on. That's what they're doing to mankind. That's what they're doing to all things, is they're causing us to age. They're decomposing us while we're living in a different form of attack. We've known, excuse my jaw here, I noticed that my jaw swing up. I dislocated my jaw and fractured it when I was 9 years old, and I struggle to speak, so excuse my jaw when it starts swinging out too far sometimes. When you're looking at these beings, they're attacking mankind from all sides. They're attacking us and making us age. All cells age at the same time by them being in everything that bacteria is making. An ultramicrobic form of fungus, an ultramicrobic form of the decomposer society, being inside there as Trojan horses and coming into the body, into each cell. They're in the vitamin K's made by E. coli. They're in the biotin made by Pseudomonas aeruginosa. They're in the neurotransmitters, these gamma acids made by the lactobacillus bacteria. It's a combination, a massive attack of the decomposer society. The bacteria coming in, causing illnesses, causing different things. Flus coming in, flu viruses, all these things coming in. They also deposit the decomposer after they have, they're sending it in vitamins, but even after these bacteria die and their carcass starts to degrade, those minute subatomic particles of the decomposer society, you could call them spores if you desire, but they come in and they begin in their enzymes, the enzymes from the isoprenoids sent in by the E. coli connected to the vitamin K's. These little enzymes go out into the body and they begin to do other things and get into other parts of the body. Science has detected them in the blood. So they get in these portions of the body and they destroy us simultaneously. All cells dying at the same rate because the decomposers are entering. They're deteriorating the telomeres in the chromosomes. They're entering the body through different methods that I can tell you. There's a simultaneous way that they enter the body from all gram-positive bacteria. Every one of them have another attack I can describe to you, which I won't go into right now because it does take some description. The same thing with the gram-negative bacteria. A simultaneous attack on the body that the body accepts into it, which is in reality a Trojan horse that has entered the body, and when it breaks forth, when the horse opens up, when that body dissolves, they enter the body, each cell, through a secretive method that brings the ultra-microbic filth of the decomposer, which brings us into old aging. Our body grows and is able to outdo, or we would stay as infants for a long time, then we would die. If the body wasn't greater than this attack at the beginning, like science has proven, when a man dies, he decomposes rather quickly. An infant dies, sadly we have to think about, and men have had to examine very sadly, when an infant dies, their body decomposes at a much slower rate because they have less of the toxins and poisons in them, and the bacteria have taken over less of the control of the body. That's what they're seeking, is control. We can talk about that on another tape, but every bacteria comes in, they want control of the body. But as we see, infants die and decompose at a much slower rate to where older people die and decompose, but we're growing, we get in our 30s, 40s, we start digressing very quickly. We get into our 50s, we're digressing even quicker. Same thing, and our body starts changing its method of operation. Man has less hormones, woman has less hormones. The decomposer society is causing this chaos through the machines they made long ago called bacteria, viruses, phages, that all came from the decomposer society and is an attack upon the decomposer. They even fight among themselves. That is the chaos they've caused. They prosper in chaos where mankind prospers in controlled reality, controlled intelligence, controlled intellect. But the bacteria and the decomposer, they prosper in chaos. And that's what they want, is war, chaos. They actually cause war in mankind. We'll discuss on another tape. But here we've discussed again the Humaniocins that mankind has seen for many years as being a symbiosis, is a serious, serious dysbiosis. Remember, they've studied how mankind can live to be 100, 120, and they say, well, these people did it because they had this and the bacteria helped them get to a certain level. No. The bacteria just didn't get in enough of the toxins in on these people living to 100 and 120. They did not receive as much of the toxins as others did because they didn't eat the same, or maybe their cells were made just a little more sturdier. What we're supposed to be studying is how mankind can live to what we were supposed to be, living centuries instead of decades. We were supposed to be studying how mankind can live to be 1,000, not how mankind can live to be 90, 100. It's not a symbiosis, ladies and gentlemen. It is a dysbiosis, and a very serious one. They're taking away hundreds of years of life from mankind. I have found the cure and the means of how we can maintain the cure. There's a cure, but you have to live a certain lifestyle after this cure. I have discovered all these through the past data of mankind. And I'm looking for laboratories, researchers, scientists. I need money desperately. I need associates to join hands with me for us to bring quickly the end of the pandemic plague called aging and premature death. We have the means. We have the means right now to end the pandemic plague called aging and premature death. And I say it is the Humaniocins of bacteria that come in as Trojan horses saying, don't mind me, I'm here to help. And when they get in here, they begin to destroy us. Remember, my name is Rodney Paul Berry. I'm a word researcher. I have found in the past data of mankind, Humaniocins attacking us and the cure given to us by our ancestors to end this pandemic plague called aging and premature death. Have a good day.